Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I hope your day is going wonderful. Today's talk about simplifying business is one of my favorites because I am mostly passionate about having things straightforward, direct, and very easy to put in practice because I don't know how you are, but especially if it's business, if it's too complicated, give me complex and I won't do it. It's not necessarily overwhelming, but I like things simple. And that's why I want to simplify how to have a very productive mindset that gets you to do everything that you need to. So stick with me until the end to find out how some very great and wow, very easy to put in practice questions can change your perspective in a matter of seconds. A few months ago, I think it was last year, I looked online. What does a luxurious life look like? You are going to be very amazed, and I actually am asking you to try this as well. Put this on Google and see what you get. And I got this a luxurious life is described by many as a simple life. And I said, wow, this is mind blowing. When you think of luxury, you may think of something very complex, very sophisticated. But then I got into thinking, okay, well, it could be sophisticated and simple at the same time. It's just a matter of perspective because, my fearless friends, you know as well as I do that we are the ones that give meaning to everything around us. So, why not keep it simple, especially in business, so that we can thrive each day more and more? This helps you get rid of limiting beliefs and fears and anxiety, and you only need to ask yourself this to start with. Do I really need to have this person, part of my business, project, course, certification in my life? Do I need to have X in my life? This X, you may put something that you are having second thoughts about. You may have a new business partner coming into your business and you're maybe not sure what to do. You maybe have all sorts of thoughts regarding your next move, maybe marketing, branding, maybe getting new clients, maybe changing something in your business strategy, or maybe you simply want to start a new brand within your brand umbrella. The possibilities that we can do with our businesses are endless. And I want you to really think about this because you get to eliminate a lot of fluff, a lot of unnecessary items that may be dragging you back, that may be pulling you away from taking decisions easier. The whole secret about simplifying business is to take decisions on the spot. How do you do this? You get to have fewer options, but please be mindful here. Have the options that are really important, that are really vital. Therefore, you starting with this question, is this X project, person, business partner, client, whatever you want to call it, whatever you have second thoughts about, important in my business? Is this something that I really need to give my attention to? Because you can also delegate it, give it to someone else, a freelancer, a different business partner, or maybe other partners, or remove it completely from your life. And I'm telling you this because let's face it, most of us are digital now. Everything's online. If we don't have the internet, we might as well go on a long break because there's not too much that we can do since everything is here online. I'm showing here because this is my laptop, this is my camera, this is my microphone. So everything is kind of spread on my desk. I have been gathering a lot of information and courses and processes and strategies and meditations and audiobooks and recordings with so much great information that it got me to one point to not want to invest in anything else because I kind of felt that I was behind. I was behind in putting in practice all the material, maybe 1 year of very important data that I needed to go through in order to move forward. When you take decisions easier, it means that you have your mind very clear. You know exactly what you have to do. You have fewer options, but the options that really matter. The important stuff that you need to choose between is the one that you need to put your focus on because otherwise you get lost in the process. A few days ago, I was listening to a very great video on YouTube, and the person, it was a podcast, and they were asking, okay, there are many people that are successful that go to a certain point in business, but what happens that some of them go skyrocketing towards huge, even bigger success, but some stay the same their whole life? They don't go lower, but they don't grow their business, although let's face it, they could because they already have the model, they have the means, they have everything set. And the answer was distractions. People are distracted. We are distracted, and I am distracted as well. In order to eliminate all the fluff, all the unnecessary, unwanted items that come crumbling down on your email, on your laptop, in your life, in your business, you need to ask yourself this question constantly. Is this important for my business? I'm asking myself this maybe 5 to 10 times a day because I get a very great email with a nice offer. They are offering something that I have been looking for with branding, for example. That's 15 euro, 20 euro. That's nothing, right? And the information is really valuable and I would need that, but not now. I need to ask myself, okay, am I going to be doing branding all over again? Is this another shiny object syndrome that I need to simply leave aside? And it's like you are in a mall and you see a lot of great clothes, you see sales 80% off. It's summer, but they have 80% off on winter jackets. Are you going to buy those? Well, yes, if you really need to, but in maybe 95% of the cases, no, because you already have your coats and it's summer, and let's focus on the summer clothing that you really need. It's like, yes, you're going to buy a dress or maybe a shirt if you're a gentleman, and yep, you see some nice winter coats. You see a nice winter hat. Don't fall into this trap. This is just an example, an analogy, so that you can understand my point better. Keep your to do list. Keep your items in your to do list in business as low as possible. Focus on what's important only so that you can take decisions on the spot without feeling overwhelmed, without lacking clarity. It's so important to have clarity in everything that you do. And I'm telling you this because I have been through this not long ago. I got to a point where I had everything put in order, all the processes for my NLP training business were put in place. But then I got some new emails with some great new offers, and I actually, it's a bit far fetched to say that I lost a few hours. listening and checking and seeing if there's anything new there. But I got distracted. So I want you to avoid this as much as possible. Now, the first question is the one that I mentioned. Is this important for my business? The second question, in order to simplify everything and be done with on the spot after you have decided which items do not belong in your professional life, is the following. Is this aligned with my bigger goal? Is this aligned with my bigger goal? Yes, you know that I always talk about you having a big picture at the end of it all because, my fearless friend, if you don't have this, you are not going to do too much. You know, I'm so positive usually. Unfortunately, I need to be very honest with you. Unless you have something extremely appealing that gets you feeling, oh my God, I can't wait to start this, you are not going to move because it's human nature. There's nothing wrong with you if you feel like this. You get fears and limiting beliefs and the old patterns that you have activated in the past are the ones that your mind likes. Your mind likes routine, likes it likes the old way of doing things because anything that may be a change could be a potential danger. So might as well be very compassionate with yourself and simply do this exercise to find out how the big picture is really looking for you. It's very important to know that everything you do in business is 100% aligned with what you want to get, because otherwise you may again fall into the trap of doing 10 things at once. Being a procrastinator happens when you feel overwhelmed, it happens when you're fearful, when you have limiting beliefs that you have not even brought into your conscious mind, because this is how our mind is. It needs work, it needs patience, and these very great questions to keep you engaged and hooked on finding solutions and to making sure that you are on the right track. When you do this, you get to simplify things. You get to be so much more focused and clear on what you need to do. And thus, things become so much more easy to put in practice. My fearless friends, test this out. I have tested this out and it has done wonders for me. And I feel that having clarity is being successful. Let me know how this goes for you. And if you have any questions, do let me know in the comments below because I can't wait to see what is your outcome when you put this in practice. And why not? If you have any other questions about fears in business, do let me know because I'll be more than happy to reply to them here on the spot, live, as I'm here every single day to help you, to inspire you, and why not? To serve you into doing more and to conquering your fears in business. I hope you have an awesome day ahead, and I will see you tomorrow with another great live topic.